Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and I'm back with another trailer reaction. This time it's just one trailer. I came home from work a little early, I'm going to the arcade, and I saw this dropped. Never heard of the character. I never even heard that this was becoming a thing. I don't know if I missed something. I subscribe to a lot of comic book channels, a lot of movie channels. This kind of crossed over today, and I see everywhere people talking about Bloodshot. I see that it is a comic book character. It must not be Marvel, though, because I have never heard of him. If it's Marvel, he's got to be very obscure, but I don't see Marvel's name anywhere in the image, and they would stamp their name all over that. So maybe it's Dark Horse or DC or something like that. I feel like even if it was DC, they'd have their name stamped on it. So I'm guessing it's one of those like comic book companies like Image or Dark Horse or one of those comic book companies that you don't hear a whole lot from. All I know is the people that do know who Bloodshot is seem to be pretty hyped about it, and it's pretty cool that Vin Diesel is playing the character Bloodshot. I mean, Vin Diesel honestly looks like he doesn't age. I mean, add a few wrinkles in here and there, but for the most part, he looks exactly how he did in the original Fast and the Furious movie. All the Triple X movies he did. He wasn't in part 2, but he came back for the third. I'm very curious to see like what his powers are, what comic book company he's from, so on and so forth. So let's just jump in. This is the first official trailer to Bloodshot.
And initiate sequence.
Military. Dig it already.
I'm home.
Memories are made of this.
What is this place?
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but you got yourself killed. At RST, we rebuild the most important assets in the U.S. military. Soldiers like yourself. You're the first who we've successfully managed to bring back, but improved, enhanced. With the technology in your veins, you have an army inside you that will not only make you stronger, it will heal you instantly.
Holy shit.
Nanotech.
Now tell me, do you remember anything?
Where are you going?
I've got unfinished business. I'm gonna find the man who murdered my wife and kill him.
He's from Black Mirror. He has the core like Iron Man, but it much more extreme.
All right, shut him down. And initiate sequence.
And he was Killian from Iron Man 3.
Okay, who is the next target for elimination?
Memories are made of this.
Tell me, do you remember anything?
Do I know you guys?
I don't think so.
He's huge, Vin Diesel. It looks like he's bigger than
They've been
usual.
manipulating you. What you think is real sometimes ain't.
And initiate sequence.
A little choppy there, the CGI.
Sure about that? Revenge is what makes a man like you exceptional.
That was pretty
You know
cool.
nothing about men like me.
That is absolutely fantastic.
I feel like I just heard this. Are they playing this on repeat?
Cool trailer. I knew right away I'd most likely dig it because it's science fiction, comic book adaptation type stuff. I usually dig that kind of thing, and they wouldn't make a movie, especially in today's world of insane comic book movies. I feel like they wouldn't spend that kind of money making a comic book movie, getting a guy like Vin Diesel. I did see it was Sony Pictures, so you're talking they clearly spent a lot of money on this. The CGI looked great when like he got his face blasted off and it's slow mode, and then the nanotechnology like rebuilt it. He obviously has a rapid healing factor. He was walking into gun blasts and just like taking the shots to the chest, immediately healing. So he's got like a healing factor that even rivals that of Wolverine. Wolverine even takes a minute to heal. I'm sure the comics and the movies have differences, but if you go by the movies, Wolverine gets shot, like about 30 seconds later, the bullet comes out. Here, he was literally just getting shot and it looked like it was immediately healing. When he got blasted in the face, it healed mid-blast. So I don't know if his healing factor increases as he goes on. Maybe it gets better, or maybe he immediately starts where he just regenerates immediately. Vin Diesel also looks like the biggest he's ever been. He got pretty big in some of the Fast and the Furious movies, but he is huge in this. But I hear the dude likes to work out and he stays in shape, and he defies age. He's always shaved his head, so you can never tell by his hair, because most people, you see their hair thinning or they go bald or something. He's always had that look. So it's very hard to determine when he is aging. All you could really see is, like I said, a few wrinkles in his face. But other than that, he's probably in better shape than he was when he was younger. And he still looks like he's in his 30s, maybe early 40s. I know the dude is in his 50s. I think he's like 52, maybe 53. I'm 38, and I think I look young for my age, and he looks like he's my age. So do the math on that. The guy who looked like he masterminded the technology was Guy Pearce, the actor, who also played Arthur Killian. I know it was Killian. I think it was Arthur Killian in the Iron Man 3 movies. So he's already been in a superhero movie. Vin Diesel is the voice of Groot. So both of them have been in MCU movies at this point. The thing he was fighting at the end almost looked like a Dr. Octopus type robot. So I don't know if it's involved. Actually, no, it's not Marvel though. I would almost think it was in the Spider-Man universe, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have Marvel written anywhere on it, so it can't be. Because even if it was Sony owned it and it was Spider-Man, it would still have the Marvel badge or the logo. So it must be a totally separate entity. I've told people this many times. I don't research these things intentionally because I don't want to be spoiled. I want to go into the reactions as blind as possible. But then once I start seeing trailers and stuff, I want to know more about it. You guys let me know what you think. Comments down below, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.